Good evening, everybody. Welcome to 2025. So, this is our first online meeting of the new year. So I'll just wait for a few of you to come on. Have this issue again with Facebook not showing me, so let me go. I'm on my phone doing this and doing my session. Right, I'll get it up on the computer as well so I can check all your comments. So if you are on live, please do say hello. I'm doing lots of offers today, doing oracle card messages, readings for the time ahead, but I need people to comment so that I know people are on live. We're going to give you a dragon attunement of this beautiful 5-inch wealth dragon. Okay, so you're going to have that today. We're going to work with the oracle cards, and I'm going to take you on a guided meditation. So I'm going to do a bit of channeling and work with the chimes as well. So yay, hello, thank you so much. I had a lovely birthday. My husband took me away to a beautiful 5-star spa hotel for the night. My friend Anatua took our son, so it's the first time we've had a night away in 13 years, because he's 13 now, for either of our birthdays actually. No, for Ring's the 70th, his kids took him for a night. But honestly, 13 years it took us to get some childcare. So really enjoyed my night away. 2025, it's going to be a good year. So I am running not really a competition, but I did do a post on the Alphedia Arara page, which is my personal profile. So if you're not following me on there, make sure you hop onto there. And I'm just saying, write down your manifestations for the year ahead. And if you do comment with your manifestations, you're going to get a free gift, which I will send to each of you individually. So I did say up to 7 p.m, but quite a few of you have commented, but we'll do it till the end of the live. So if you want to, I'll gather my list after I have done the live tonight, and yeah, you can get a free gift. Well, actually, I'll tell you, it's a free crystal skull healing. So if you like crystal skull healings, it's good to go and comment. So who have we got on? We've got Nikki Cairns, hi, happy 2012, hi Kay Leah, I'm not sure we have, oh, Kristen Charles, hello, that's your Facebook name, great. And then Atya, happy new year to you as well, so thanks for coming on. Bryony, happy new year. So yes, thanks for coming on, guys. So let's talk, and hi Daniela, so let's talk about this year ahead. Los, hi, happy new year. And Kay, thank you for coming on. So, and Ray, hooray, Deborah, oh, lots of you on. Oh, this is great. Right, we're going to have a really nice power half hour with the energies, because I'm going to tell you all the crazy things that have happened to me since the turn of the new year. 5 days. Anyway, so this year it's a 9-year numerologically. So what that means is it's a year of completion. We've got Pluto doing all its crazy things. I'm not an astrologer. If you want to know all the exact astrology, follow an astrologer. I will just take you through tidbits of it, because I work with it that way. Hi Angela, and hi Teresa, and hi Pamela. Ooh, I was just I'll talk to you later about the Netherlands. But anyway, so, and Julie, how nice. All my regulars are coming on. I'm so happy. The energies of this year. We've got Pluto doing its thing. Now, Pluto is about deep transformation. And it is a 9-year as well. So what that means is that, you know, this is the time to complete all the old patterns, which is why all last year really the last 2 or 3 years, we've been really hurriedly working on, you know, clearing up our karma, shifting our frequencies into the higher template. Hi Shona as well. And so, oh my goodness, I need a tissue, and of course I've nobody in the room with me to go and get me a tissue. Excuse me. It's just the energy's clearing because I've not really channeled live this year. So it's up to you. It's up to you how you want to manifest. But this is a good year to say you want to complete everything. You want to step onto your higher timeline. Okay, so we have to do the inner work. We have to shift things so that we can move forward. Because what the angels have been saying to me is, you want more abundance? You ought to make space for it. And a really funny thing happened yesterday. I'll just tell you this story quickly. Because you've maybe not had the experience of something dematerializing and rematerializing into the physical realm. The first time I had that happen was a mobile phone. It was back at 3 houses ago. I couldn't find my mobile phone anywhere. Now, that was quite a small house. It wasn't like our big centre we were in, and this is quite a big house as well, where things do get lost easily. But that was a really small house, and we looked everywhere. This phone wasn't anywhere, and then both of us saw it forming, rematerialising on the arm of the chair. And it's the first time I've physically witnessed something coming into the physical realm again. And ever since that day, I have been fully aware that things can just dematerialise and rematerialise. So I've told many of you who do the workshops the story of Orinx's false teeth, so I'm not going to go into that story today. But the latest story is I had a client who booked for a crystal skull healing. Now, we just opened them up again for the new year, and they're really popular. So you can book for an individual session with any of my crystal skulls that are up on the shop, okay? And there's lots of them actually aren't on the shop that I've got, and I might actually put some new ones up. They're not new, but the ones that I haven't wanted to share with everybody up to this point. So that's exciting. If you like your crystal skull healings, I've got some good ones coming forward. Some of you might have worked with them in workshops. Some of them I only use in courses. But anyway, this client had booked a skull. This isn't the most popular skull. It's my Atlantisite skull, Cara. And it's a big skull. It's quite striking. She's quite striking. In fact, she's just down there. Again, I need to get an assistant to trot over with the skull. But you're going to notice a crystal skull of this size, yeah? So, 4 o'clock yesterday. Bear in mind, I've had visitors up until 4 o'clock yesterday. I've had no break this holiday from visitors, apart from the night we were away. So, I thought, where's the skull? Where's the skull? Couldn't find the skull. Wasn't on any of the big skull shelves, where they should all be if they're working skulls. Wasn't in any of my personal crystal skulls. Wasn't in our bedroom. Wasn't everywhere. Sent the rings out to the motorhome. Had I taken it in there? No, I hadn't. I was like, oh my goodness, where is this skull? Oriel then started looking, and he's really good. He's really good at manifestor. He couldn't find it. So I'm like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Cannot find this skull. So then I checked, when did this skull last work? Well, I hadn't done a healing since May. So I was like, right, summer solstice, checked all my photographs. Did this skull come to Arran? Did we leave this huge big skull on the island of Arran? No, we didn't. It didn't come to Arran. Equinox, did we take it to the stone circle and leave it at the stone circle at equinox? No, we didn't. So did my kinesiology testing, the skull is in the house. We looked everywhere, couldn't find it. So it's getting close to the time the person's getting their healing. So I thought, right, I've got another Atlantis skull. The healing they want is about Atlantis. I'll put this Atlantis skull on, and I'll just have to tell them when they're getting their message what's happened. You know, be honest. But they will get their healing. So anyway, I did that. I got Oriel's big amethyst cathedral quartz, which is another Atlantisite skull, an Atlantis skull. Put the person on for their healing. And then I was sat there, tuning in, calling in Chamiel, let's find the skull, let's do everything. I normally do to manifest. Is it in the house? Yes, it is. Doing my dowsing. I was like, okay, well, there's nothing I can do. But if I tidied that room up, which some of the stuff was still in boxes from being flooded, it's a huge big room that we have as the sunroom, and we have all the crystals in it. We have the recording studio as part of it. I was like, I've got to start tidying this room up. So I started at the furthest end, and I was cleaning it all. And then somebody else was due to get their skull healing. So I went to find their skull. 5 o'clock, so this person's already had their Atlantis healing. I go to find Zuranka, who's the Atlantisite skull, for the next healing. There's the skull. There is Cara, who's been missing. I was like, oh my goodness, how did we all miss you? So everybody came through, looked at her, and I was like, she wasn't there. She was not there. And so she must have rematerialised. I had to learn the lesson. I needed to start cleaning up. I've been trying to manifest abundance. They're like, you need to make space, you need to clear everything up. I was procrastinating. I didn't want to let go of all my photos when I was a teenager and university, because that was Fiona before I incarnated as Alphedia, and they were all flooded and they all needed sorted out, and I hadn't done it, and I needed to clean all the room, the crystals, rather than have my cleaner doing it, because you know you always clean it better yourself, don't you, and put my energy into all the stones and everything again. And so there we go, she then rematerialised. So if things go missing in your life, what's the lesson? Why are they missing? But you know, it was just a funny story. So then I person got 2 skull healings, because then I put Carrot on for an hour doing the healing she was meant to have done for the person, because that's who the skull they wanted. But you know, this is what's happening in this vortex of 2025. We need to be living from that higher consciousness. So if you're somebody that's like, oh, I show up to a workshop, I'm really spiritual in the workshop, but I don't integrate it into my everyday life, that's not going to work in 2025. This is the year where we walk our walk, where we are fully embodying who we are, and we're being ethical, and we are being aligned with our soul in our choices of our food, and our choices of like our investments, of how we're spending our money, of how we are living in authenticity. That is the focus of this year, being your authentic self, and also letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore. Let go of the past. It is past. Okay, so if you're a hoarder, or you're somebody's like, oh, I might use it in the future, hold that item. Does it serve me to still keep this in my life? Is this giving me energy profit? So it might not give you financial profit, but is it giving you energy profit? If it's not giving you energy profit, it needs to go. Okay, we can't be carrying our baggage forward this year. And we've got to be focusing on our manifestations. We've got to be focusing on the inner transformations. And we've got to be getting on our path. What is alignment? And we've got to be creating our lives, because so many people give me all their excuses as to why they can't be, I don't know, getting their new house, getting their new job, everything like that. And I listen to them all, I observe it all, and I'm like, I wonder when they're just going to let it go and be like, yep, I am ready to fully commit to shifting and clearing. In saying that, that means my work's changing. So my focus for the last 18 years really. When did I set the business up? Yeah, 18 years ago. So we'll still always say the last 16 years has been on running group courses and doing the full moons and the new moons and teaching everybody at a group level. And I've loved it. And I've done the retreats, and I've loved doing that, and I do love doing that, and so that will continue. So don't panic if you're like, oh, I love doing all my moon courses. That's going to continue. But I'm being asked to step up and offer one-to-one coaching, one-to-one healing, really taking those people that are on the fast track. Obviously, if you're following me, you're listening to me, you're a fast track person, you're of higher consciousness, and taking people to that next level. Because, you know, sometimes you're doing group work and it'll shift, but it can just be one thing, one belief, one attunement. So I've been channeling very excitedly a new it's sort of healing modality. I'm not ready yet to fully release it. I'm going to sit and write it all up. I have practiced on a few people who've had phenomenal healing experiences, so I'm going to bring that through for one-to-ones. I'm going to start my Ascension Fast Tracks, which is a month where you're in a portal with me and you're really working intensely with me. So that's going to include 2 one-to-one 75-minute sessions. That's going to include soul channeling, 3 crystal skull healings plus a message, a personal channel guided meditation, a gong bath from Oringus, and email advice, and then at the end of the month a sort of summary going over everything of your soul fast tracks. So lots of channeling, lots of healing energy support. So the fast track ascension is going to be released really soon. I know some people have been waiting for that. So that is that's a £1,500 investment, okay, for getting all my my personal attention. So I'm going to be doing 4 people in a month just, but it'll be 2 2 weeks, if you know what I mean. So 2 weeks is really intense, and then you're working on yourself, and for the next 2 weeks. So usually it's just 2 people who'll be supporting at that time. I'm also going to be doing setting up a business club, Spiritual Lightworkers Business Club. I've been asked to do that, and I'm going to be doing for spiritual entrepreneurs, sort of people who are running spiritual businesses, sort of channeled coaching or healing session on your businesses too. So just to help you going forward, if you are wanting to set up a business or are running a business, just to take that to the next level, because I've been really shy about how successful we've been a bit. I know I did do the How to Be a Millionaire with the Dragons, which was a free workshop, and lots of people loved that. But a lot of folks said that they listened to it all, they were amazed by it, but they haven't been able to put stuff in place. So I'm going to set up a Dragon Wealth Club as well, which will be a monthly club, and then you can have Dragon Wealth consultations as well to help you individually. And these will be our healing sessions, support sessions as well. So I haven't been doing the one-to-one healing sessions for 5 years really, maybe, yeah, since before the pandemic. So yeah, we're going to be working on lots of ideas are coming through. In fact, I got 2 downloaded to me today, and I totally forgot to write them down, but I'll meditate and they'll all come back. So yeah, lots and lots of things going on. But I thought I would start today with a meditation for you all for this year ahead. So we're just going to ground ourselves into the energies. Oh, and I've got a new website launching where a lot of these offerings are going to be, they are already in the new website, but they're not in the old website because there's just no point in putting them up on the old website. So if you want to get in the waiting list, because I've already got quite a big waiting list for one-to-one healings. Doesn't mean that these people will get booked before you, because it is whoever pays first, basically. But if you want to get on the waiting list for one-to-one work, just say the type of thing you're interested in. We'll add you to that list. You'll be contacted before I launch it live on the website, because that's when it goes crazy. I have 44 channeled messages to sit and do tomorrow. That doesn't include skull healings, so that is just people who are waiting. So if you are waiting for Jupiter messages, and you are waiting for solstice messages, and you are waiting for any forecasts for the year ahead, I've actually basically decided not to restart my staff this week, because I'm going to focus on channeling. And when I have staff working, I get embroiled in all the different projects with that, and it takes my focus away from channeling. So I'm delaying my staff starting for another week so that I can really focus. I know, Delia, you are on the list. In fact, you're pretty much at the top of the list. That you will be contacted. Just send an email through, because I've obviously rattled out quite a few offerings there of which one particularly. I will get you started, because I know you'll be one of the first. And I think as well, Princess Mia too, you're probably on the list already. But again, send an email to Aringus@elementalbeings. As I say, staff aren't working till next week, so the info one is not being well. And I think, Pamela, you are on the list too. So which ones are the offerings you're particularly interested in? And I can send you the blurb, and actually the link. Dawn could send you the word and the link. So yeah, that's just keeping you all up to date. But let's now take a moment to come into ourselves and to come into these energies. Kristen, send an email to Aringus, and yep, great. We'll get you all on board, and you too can dance. Right, so, I'm using different chimes, okay? So I don't usually work with the chimes with you, but I've got ones for different chakras. So this one is for your crown chakra. This is the heart chakra. We've got different colours. Those who do my advanced courses have worked with these chimes before. This is the solar plexus, and this is the roots, which we're going to start with. So these are attuned to the chakras, and they're going to help us. These are the 4 that are coming forward to us work with tonight. So, fish tank is running, so you might hear a bit of tinkling water music as well. So just like you to invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. taking a moment to ground yourself. Bringing your awareness into your energy body. Opening your auric field. Calming down your energy. Sending your grounding roots of light down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Into the centre of Mother Earth. Now, as you roots and you grounds, we're going to open up the crown chakra at the top of your head. Connecting with the universal light, the divine light. And bringing this down now through your crown chakra. The crown chakra is your gateway to your other chakras. And being in this ball of universal light. Calling on your I Am presence. Calling on any soul parts and soul fragments you've given away to come back to you now, to be cleansed and bathed in the divine universal love light. Now you're going to connect with your vagus nerve, which is going to be really important this year. If you don't know where it is, don't worry. Just know that it is a nerve. A really important nerve, large nerve in your body. If you become anxious, stressed, depressed, overwhelmed, it's your vagus nerve that's gone out of body. So we're going to bring some healing into this vagus nerve now. We live in a world where we're overstimulated, and it's our vagus nerve that gets out of balance. As we bring the green healing light of Archangel Raphael, who's stepping forward to offer us a divine healing blessing for 2025. Humbriaga dia sia porsukotua na la bodiala na katia sihia nuga niala dia sihala hatia saria monua kiti saria nashia naliagada. Feel the angelic blessings going into your soul. As you now ask for an angel or an ascended master, an elemental or star being guide for 2025. Goddess, planetary being, dragon, unicorn, fairy, whoever it is to step forward to connect with you now. Ask this ascended master or being of light what their message is for you. Why they've come forward. As now we ask to fully step in to the abundance of the 2025 grid. And you're going to name one thing you're going to change in this year. One thing you're going to let go of it. At least one thing. You can name more if you want. And when you're ready, you received all this divine guidance and wisdom. You're just going to allow yourself to come back round into your body, opening your eyes now. Well, I got Serapis B. And he said he's going to, well, he's an Egyptian ascended master, but he is a quotient of, I can't remember which rate it is. But he said, and I've been told this, I know if you've been doing my courses, you've been getting it, I was telling people this, that this is the year I've got to reactivate all my Egyptian knowledge. I know I'm going to go to Egypt now. I didn't ever think I'd visit Egypt in this life because it wasn't on my radar. It wasn't something I have to do, but I've been told I'm going to have to go now. And he's going to start doing all this Egyptian healing with me. So that's exciting. I'd already been told by Goddess Isis that I was going to be working with her more again. I used to work with her loads. And we used to run retreats with her, remember, in Osiris. And I've not been working with Egyptians for a while, so that'll be interesting. That was interesting, and I've been getting, I just thought, a lot of people don't know what their nerves are. I was asked to run this block of crystal skull healings on our nerves and our central nervous system. I just thought, well, most people don't know what their nerves are, but there we go, vagus nerve. I've been working a lot with my vagus nerve. In fact, I'm going to go and boot up my Sensate, which is a device that helps heal your vagus nerve. Mine gets massively overstimulated because of the work I do, channeling. It's all your central nervous system. If you want to be a channel, you have to have a healthy central nervous system. So I have to work a lot on protecting my central nervous system, and I've not been focusing on it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to start doing that. So anyway, type in what came up for you. We're going to do our abundance attunement, and then I'm going to do your oracle message for 2025. So, yeah, let me know which deity came forward for you in the comments. I do have a crystal skull healing tonight. I've been asked to start offering the skull healings 2 different times, 3 o'clock in the morning, so that people in America, or 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the afternoons, people in America can do it when they're just waking up, and people in Australia, East Australia, can do it late at night, or 9 o'clock as the usual time. So we're working with our Mano tonight. It's clearing our aura for 2025 so we can shift all the energies. So don't miss out, because you've already missed the 3 o'clock healing. Some people are doing both. The 9 o'clock one is, I get loads came out of me at 3 o'clock one. So 9 o'clock one, you've still got time to book that. So we've got people having a dragon, told to take time. a unicorn. Oh, I started doing unicorn forecasts for 2025. They're new. I've only done one so far because only one person booked it because I haven't really advertised it. But I think you enjoyed it. I think she's on the video today. Metron, letting go of fear of my channeling. Metron, yay! So a lot of Metron coming through. I was feeling a little blocked, so I didn't get a message. But I felt an angelic energy come forward. It was Zadkiel for you, Kristen. I think I was mixed too from the energy of friends and family in the holidays, so I need to get back into it. Well, the skull healing tonight would be really good. That's why we're doing it, because clear out all your energies of all the people or parties you're at for the festive season. Clear your aura for 2025. Oh, brilliant, Lois. Venus star beings. How funny, Liam. I just sprayed my Venus spray after the one. Some blue beings. Could be Syrians, Monica. They come through as blue, but the chat seems to have stopped on my phone for some reason, so that's a bit unfortunate. Gianna, who came forward for Gianna? Lord Maitreya, Ascended Master Lord Maitreya, Koshin. He's very golden in his energy, and he works a lot with the Christed light energies. I don't know, even by the Traveller. Do you mean your skull? Yes, it came back. I think we were sending it back out to you, but the problem was that they'd shut or somebody else. We posted a crystal and then they said, oh no, our borders are totally closed until the new year, as in they weren't receiving any post in the new year. So the mail opens here tomorrow. I'll be back down to the post office tomorrow morning if anyone is waiting for a crystal skull. Yes, a group of unicorns. Oh, that's lovely. Great, so we're going to do this healing now with this beautiful 5-inch red jasper skull. She is looking for a guardian, so if any of you think I really want to invest and work on my wealth this year, this is a beautiful dragon. Her name is Laraan, a wealth dragon here to support my guardian with harnessing more wealth vibration in their matrix, supporting them taking risks, to bring in changes, to be creative and to trust in the universal flow of abundance. I'm ready to support others too in offering my healing vibrations in sessions, so if you're a healer it's a good one, and to dissolve away subliminal programming that is causing the vibration of lack in life. I'm a powerful ally and psychic protector, helping to keep you grounded and focused on the next steps in your path to soul illumination. I am here also to bring the joy of dragon magic into your life so that you can transform any situation going forth. So shall we get an attunement for her now? Her code is DR557. Her energy exchange is 350, or there's an extra VAT charge in the UK, so I think it's 420 in the UK, but what a beautiful dragon. If anyone would like to give this dragon a home, that's the code 557. And let's have an attunement for a wealth dragon today. Okay. Nagidya sana nadiankata sinanana duatia kadia. And she said she wants to work with her dragon tail on you all, so let her give you a wealth attunement to shift out your blocks. Okay. Ooh, whew. Well, that was quite a big activation. He was clearing a resistance out of me. What I didn't share came up was Sharpest Bay said he's going to take away my performance anxiety, and I said, do I have performance anxiety? He said, yes. That's why you don't do the big shows anymore. That's why you aren't travelling the world speaking like you're meant to be. I was like, really? And I can own it. Yeah, I do. I don't. I stopped doing the show. I haven't done London since 2010. I'm invited every year to speak at the big London show. I don't go. I haven't done the Glasgow show since 2015 or maybe 17, maybe 2017. I used to do the shows, but then, yeah, I stopped. I like my audience that I work with. It's not, you don't have to put yourself up there to meet new people, to speak about things that, yeah, I can see that, because somebody said to me, oh, would you do tech talks one day? And I thought, oh, that'd be my worst nightmare. Yeah, and I can feel it in my solar plexus. Yeah, so I have a bit of performance anxiety and people that don't know me. So there. I get nervous. I don't like getting nervous. I obviously, when I teach, I don't get nervous. I don't get nervous speaking on my platform. But there we go. That's where we're at with it. So, oh, thanks, Peter and Angela. Yeah, so 557. I was kind of I like these ones. They've been hanging out with me for a few months. I do like them, but no, I always have to let my crystals go. I always say, are you for me? And they say, no, I'm for someone else, and I'm good. I do let them go. So there you go. Beautiful, beautiful dragon available on the shop. Right, I don't want to keep you. I shouldn't say I'm doing half an hour. I always do 45-minute sessions, don't I? So what we're going to do now is a bit different for this year because it's about creating. So I am going to pick you an oracle cards from a deck called the Life Purpose deck. Okay. And this is guidance for your life purpose this year. We all have a purpose being on Earth. And you don't have to get a card, but I'd like you to tune in. Just tune in. Before you, everybody's really quick going, oh, can I get a card? Can I get a card? But this year, that's not going to work. You're going to tune in first. And you're going to speak to your guides, and you're going to ask them to bring a message for you about your life purpose for 2025. And I am going to pick an oracle card. So I'll do myself first. Now this is actually a deck by Doreen Virtue. I know she doesn't do spiritual stuff anymore, but I cleared all her energy, and it's just a good deck. Because she was connected to the angels when she was channeling them. Don't know who she is now, but she doesn't work with them now. But let me get my card sorted. So I'll do myself a reading. And then for my life purpose. Creative expression. Haven't even talked about my oracle deck and book that I'm writing because so much is going on. So that's what I've got to do. I know I've got to finish this oracle deck, and I know I've got to at least get a long way on my book, my autobiography book. Your soul longs to express itself creatively, so that's through writing. So there, that's a good message. So what I'd like you to do is just type in card. If you'd like a card, type in card and see what further guidance I can bring you. Great. Peter wants to do more spiritual embodiment. Pamela is getting to work with children. Fantastic. And Delia to be seen. So, who is first? Right, oh no, it's all flashing through, and if for whatever reason the button won't work. Oh, that's annoying because my chat isn't working. On my phone it is stopped, and because everybody is typing in fast, then, right, it is not giving me, the drop down menu is not working. Right, what I'm going to suggest, everybody don't type in anymore, okay? And I'm going to try and remember the names. I just want you to write card, because if you write more than card, then it's too much. So, I remember K was first. you're probably all going to have to start again, please. So just write the word card. But let me stop you there. Don't empty type in anything at the moment, and I'll tell you when to go again because I'm remembering names. Okay, so first person I'm going to do is Kay Foobster because I saw her request come up. Kay, yours was talk to your angels. You're going to be working with the angels this year. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. I feel it's just talk to the angels. Danielle, Bronford Major, remember you'd asked because your names have all disappeared. You got creative expression as well. Pamela, let's do you a card. Family, and you got the children. Loving your friends and family is central to your life's purpose. So I'll do Candace because you're top of the list. I can still see. You got talk to your angels as well. Debbie Muschamp. Infinite abundance. You're going to be working on your abundance this year. Atcha. Writing. It's time to write. Liam. Body work. Get your body fit and well. Lois. Creative expression for you. Ray. Healer. I'm getting it's like working as a healer and also healing yourself. Teresa. You're going to be working on trusting divine guidance more and trusting yourself more. Deborah Terry. Travel for you this year. Princess Miatia. Oh, you got a jumping card. You got the trust card as well. This is a year to be trusting yourself more. Annabelle Ward. Infinite abundance. Focusing on abundance this year. Marika. Focusing on having more freedom in your life. Nikki. Music. Can be listening to music, can be playing music. I got a saxophone from Moringas for my Christmas. Totally unexpected. So I am looking forward to learning that this year. Right, guys. That is all I have seen. So if you didn't get your message, type in again, Bryony. Creative expression. Lots of you are doing creative expression this year. Michelle. Practice. So I'm getting that's like practicing your psychic development this year. Angela. Working with animals this year. Susan. Susan Drawbridge. Reading oracle cards. Peter Tram. Letting go of the past. Gianna. Justice. Oh, I don't know what that one is for you. It's about bringing fairness and justice into the world. Gurpreet, how are you? It's been a while. Career change for you. Julie Crowder. Please don't type in guys saying thank you because then it drops the line down and I can't see them. This one's for you. Nutrition. So working on your nutrition. Gianna. Writing, Claire Millam. Artist. Be more creative artistically. Billy Rose. Creative expression. And Delia. Yoga's blocked, so you need to be getting to do more yoga or physical sort of exercise, I'm hearing. Right, is there anyone else still wanting a card that I have missed? Shona Thompson, just in case someone's Shona. Infinite abundance. So this year it's all about working on your abundance. I got my trips. Anybody else need a card? Even if you've typed in before, if I didn't read you out, because Facebook was being silly, it was only showing me 4 at a time. Monica, letting go of the past. Constantinus. This was a block card You're on the right path. So you're currently not on the right path. You need to be getting on the path. So work with your guides to find out where you're not in alignment with your path, because that card was upside down. So focusing on getting on the path ahead. So all my courses are half price. So Google, go into my shop, look up all the past life workshops, type in a category, topic, and or ask me. I'm going to be offering to find out what course, their channel for what courses is best for them to do. The half price sale will be on until the end of January, so don't miss out on that. Does anyone else need a card? I'll stay on for another 5 minutes and then I'm going to have to go get ready for the crystal skull healing tonight. Anybody else? Nope. Has everybody got their card for the year ahead? Well, thank you guys. Thank you for coming on, and thank you for continuing to follow us. And if there's any courses, any help you're looking for, do get in touch for this year ahead. It's an exciting year. It's a year of completion. It's a year of moving on to the next stage. So now, if you, I've got a letting go workshop. So just type in letting go. I've definitely got that letting go workshops. I can't remember who did them because I've done over 600 courses, but there's lots of courses on letting go of the past, letting go of what's standing in your way. So type them in. But now you can type anything in because all the cards are over, so feel free to type in thanks or comments, and that is fine now. Everybody's got their card. So thanks for bearing with me with that. So, oh, I love doing these lives. Thank you for being with us. So I will not show you the room because it is a tip. I've moved everything out. Found lots of new crystals to put up for sale. And Shearling, yes, Shearling's going to be channeling tomorrow maybe for the year ahead forecast. Shearling's forecast is always good. Liam, I'm glad you're on because I found all these crystals. And I was like, oh my goodness, I don't even know what this one is. I'll see if Liam's up for showing me. Vortex has a letting go one. Thank you, Pamela. Yep, there you go. Merlin Vortex healing. There, look up the Merlin Vortex healing category. It has a letting go one. So, whoo! So yeah, I found all these crystals, which I obviously tidied up when our house was flooded, and they're like rough crystals. And my app is rubbish. It can't I don't find the app's very good at identifying them. They're like, oh, we think it may be this, and I know for a fact it's not that. So yeah, there we go. Well, it's lovely to see some old names. I'm glad that you've come back. It's lovely to see some regulars, and I really hope that we have powerful energies. Full moon will be next, I think it's the 13th, next Monday, and it's going to be with Ganesh. I love it when Ganesh comes forward. We're in Capricorn. We're in that Ganesh energy of manifesting. So yeah, well, I'll take some photos of them. I mean, I know that one of them is rough hematite, but I know it's got other crystals in it as well. And there's one I have no clue whatsoever. The name's just gone out of my head. It's this sort of greeny one. But yeah, that spa was literally amazing. I really, in an ideal world, I'd like to run a retreat there. But I went through the Laraan workshop today. It was super. Oh, do you know the one that I did? I did the 12th dimensional, was it Laraan's? It's a really good one. I'm going to, because I'm sort of working through my past meditations, and I'm going to tell you the ones I'm guided to do, and then you can see if that's one you have in your list and you think, oh, that sounds good. So I'm going to do a list as well for the summer sale. It's just all so busy because I literally have had 24 hours since our last guest left. Lovely Alilia, some of you know. So Raising, I've been re-listening to Raising Your Vibration. It was amazing. That is a very good one. That was one we just did quite recently, wasn't it, Liam? So yeah, I'm actually going to go in the bath and do meditation now before we do the crystal skull healing. Although I say that and Aringus will be like, can you tidy up this mess? I found all these crystal books that I had in... I've been looking for all my Judy Hall crystal books. I was like, I've got all these 3 books, couldn't find them. Well, I found them now, found my Hazel Raven books. They were all in the pile. I've also found some really interesting books. Visions Unseen, which was Fintorn books. They're out of print. And She was an amazing artist, one of the original Fintorn people, and she used to draw the elementals she saw. When she was dying, I was a big part of helping her transition over. Her husband asked me to help because she had Alzheimer's, so it was quite a long couple of months where she just wasn't on this planet. And anyway, he said that they were getting rid of all her books, the publishing house Fintorn, because they were getting bought over, and would I take them to sort of sell out to the world? And so I bought a whole batch from him, and I'd forgotten about them, and it turns out I've got 6 left because they did sell quite well. So I'll show you them and put them up on the shop going ahead as well. Yeah, my book, I've still got copies of my first book left, so yeah, if people would still like to read my book, Messages from Nature's Guardians, that is good one. I really read the odd chapter thinking, oh, I wrote this 15 years ago, but it's still so relevant. So yeah, I'll do a video on them. I want to do more videos this year. So thank you for being with me, guys. I'm going to go now so I can have some rest time before I set up for the skull healing. And we're cracking on with channelings tomorrow. So I look forward to your emails. I send you lots of love. If you want any help to find the right past workshop for you, drop an email through about that too. And look what I found, actually. I'll show you these because they're sat right beside me. These are the Karnak crystals, so I'm going to open all this up. These haven't been opened since I moved house 2 years ago, so these are all the crystals. I can put these up for sale. From Karnak. Remember I went to Karnak in 2019, and if you don't know what Karnak is, it's a massive big stone alignment, loads of stones, just big long rows in northwest France, and it's a massive Syrian portal gateway. I did a workshop on the Karnak. So these crystals have all been wrapped up in here and have not been reopened, so I'll get them sorted. It's quite like Christmas Day finding all these long lost crystals. So see you later. Lots of love. Namaste.